So, what's up, guys? It's Chrome. Just decided. Um, let's talk. I guess. I honestly wanted to talk to you guys because, as you can see in the title, why is being good such an evil thing? That question I honestly ask for one reason and one reason only, and I want you guys to help me answer that. The reason why I ask this of like the reason why I ask that is because people a lot of the time people just I don't know, there's a lot of things I really want to just blurt out at once, but I can't. That would be hard to do, but like for example, there are things that we all try to do as people, and when you try to defend someone or defend something and the right thing to do, and then just everybody in the room just kind of looks at you like yeah, like all they've ever known to do is just the dumb weird stuff and try to take the quote unquote easy way out. I never really understood that, and why is that even a thing? Like, and life is never gonna be easy, not one bit, and not ever. But why does my life have to be a social train wreck? Like, like yeah, it's weird because when people for example, there was this one time where I was in sixth grade. This was like 3 years back. I sat down and I was getting ready to start class, and the next thing you know, my friend, her name was Mary. She got bullied about how proper she was eating, and at the time, girls my age were eating fair, but she ate very proper, like a young woman, and I admired that about her. And she was getting bullied for it, and I could have done something, but I didn't. There was either two things. I either stand up and do the right thing, and at the same time get attacked because I'm doing the right thing, or don't do the wrong thing and you'll be fine. And you're going to be left feeling sorry for yourself. And I took the sucker's way out and tried my hardest to ignore it. But then, I feel like I should have just done something around that time. I feel so guilty over that now, to this day, because it's just I could have done something to help her. I could have just said, "Yo, stop! That's not cool," because you wouldn't like it if anyone treated you like that. So, but I didn't do that, and I calmed her down though after that with the help of a few friends. Well, one friend and my twin brother. So we all calmed her down and we had a good time later on that day. And her and I have had a lot of rough patches in terms of when the way how close we were together as friends. We had the vibe of yeah, y'all definitely going out, and that was never the case. I wasn't even thinking about, well, tech I was. I'm not even gonna lie, I was thinking about trying to go out with her, but at the same time try to take it slow because I know that my family has been through relationships and how hard they've been, and I've so it's just the heck. So it's just I want to be able to take things slow with life, especially with those that I love, and just show them a good time, have fun, And the thing I've always admired about girls was their personality. You have to have a good personality in order for me to like the way I am when I choose like the people that I like, the girls that I really want to like go out with, or just, the way I am is just like this. You have to have a cool and amazing personality where you're very humorous, but at the same time you know how to get work done when it needs to be done. uh just basically have a lot in common, like being very intelligent, know how to speak correctly, look beautiful and gorgeous, and just know how to have a good time without having to go with your friends and get drunk and party and do what everybody else does. And that's just like that's just how I like personally see, like that's how I, you know like I, I'm a little like have standards, but like it's really all about the personality for me. The looks are a bonus, but like a girl's personality is what sucks me in at the end of the day, and that's how it always works. You know what I mean? And uh, how can I say it? Like, yeah, you get it. Like, it's hard to find girls like that. Like, especially when you're moving around a lot. Like every few years you have to move out, or like, like every few years you have to move away from a school, and it's annoying because it's just like, dang, like I kind of didn't even really like when I get comfortable, when I'm trying to, just have good chemistry with the girl without looking like the freaking nerd, or just the guy that no one really wants to talk to, along with my twin brother, because he has a temper, but it's not his fault. It's because every year throughout school nobody has ever really tried to understand him and try to be cool with him, and therefore he's adopted a temper. And like my brother and I, we're technically like yin and yang. That's how it is. He and I are always like yin and yang for towards each other. And so like when he's like the angry and the bold type, I'm the calm but delicate and laid back type. But he and I do have a crap ton of things in common. We love video games. Uh, we love drawing, writing stories, writing poetry, all that good stuff comes, all that goes in there. But the main issue with he and I is that we're both also trying to find ourselves in this humongous world, and seems like just nobody really, you know, nobody really wants to understand us, and we're just two of many people that don't fit in the world. So we just try to do the best that we can, and where's that pencil at? And just basically do the best we can to just be good people. And being good is not easy. Like for me, it's kind of easy because I was raised to be a good person, and so my family are good people, and so they have an influence on me. But it's hard to be good when you walk out your house door, and it isn't ever easy, not one bit. And so, like, how there's got to be some way I could explain this. All right, but yeah, relating to the topic at hand, like when my brother like tried to defend a guy in his class this past year, because this guy named George, he was basically trying to help him out, and they were cool. And he's trying to, and my brother, his YouTube is Scarlet Speed Force. Scarlet tried to help me out. Oh no, help him out. My bad. Help him out with just work, and they were just cool. They like games, stuff like that. And the next thing you know, when he started getting bullied, Scarlet would try to help him out, but it really didn't end well for him, like almost at all. You know what I mean? It didn't really end well for him. and I never understood why. Like it was weird, but uh, it's just I guess people don't like when you bring up random like when you bring up facts or whatever, because just people don't like the truth and they're allergic to it like kryptonite. But he was trying to defend George every chance he had, and when he did, it just seems like he would get yelled at by the English teacher or whatnot, and it got annoying for him. So it's just like still tried, but we're very good people at the end of the day. We're not people who would just leave you hanging in the dust or even worse, laugh at you while you're being picked on. And I've never been that type of person, and I don't ever plan to be that person. So why change now? Especially when it involves my friends. But if my friends are involved in some crazy stuff like drugs or guns or like just whatever evil stuff they may be, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give you some advice to get out of it, but I'm not going to be with you to get out of it. You got yourself into that crazy mess, and that's not my lifestyle. So you're gonna get yourself out of it. And if you don't, that's on you because you chose to lead that type of life, not me. I just tried to help on the side, and if you didn't want it, well, that's just I am gonna if something happens to you, I am gonna feel incredibly bad, and I'm still gonna cry for you. But knowing that you chose to do that, you voluntarily did that, I'm not gonna feel as bad for you because you chose to do a bad thing. And what I want to do is hopefully not I don't want to force things upon people, but hopefully influence people in a way where people can either stop being bad and become good, or just keep people good. You know what I mean? So it's not easy trying to do that. Like last year when I was in school, in eighth grade, I was like, there was this guy I knew named Tony, and basically he and I were cool, and Scarlett and I used to. Oh, all right, it's fine. All right, see you around, Mark. But yeah, like Tony basically. Where's that pencil at? Do I have a pencil on here? Wait a second. I just gotta grab a pencil. Well, it looks like I can't find a pencil. I'm not. Where's my sweat? You're doing that on purpose. Come on, dude. Punk. Get out of here, Scarlet, before I beat you up. I'm for real, man. Stop, dude. Stop. Go to the room. I'll get up and beat you up right now. All right, I'm back, but got you. All right, but yeah. Wait, it's only been 15 minutes. Wow. Okay. Well, that was not long at all. Um, but yeah. And then at the end of the day, I don't even remember what I was last talking about, but I still like know the topic, so I'm just gonna kind of just go with it. I'm not trying to. By the way, I'm drawing. So at the end of the day, people will always try to make it seem like the right thing is the bad thing, and vice versa. You know, the wrong thing is the right thing for some weird, uh, in my opinion, anonymous reason. Maybe because people, you know, like literally are on too many drugs or have too much money in their pocket to see the truth for what it is. And so at the end of the day, people deny it. And then when they do that, like karma comes back and haunts them. But yeah, back to the question, why is helping people such a bad thing? Like, I don't know. I just like in a way need some type of answer because like now at this point, yeah, I'm probably whining and I don't even care. But just do the right thing, people. Okay, just do the right thing. Just and what I mean by that is do something that will benefit you and the people around you by not um this is I don't know how to explain it, but doing something good is basically contributing to someone else's health, I guess, in the manner of speaking, by just simply supporting them. And it could just start from you supporting someone, and then it doesn't even have to end there. It could be like something like doing the right thing is like in terms of like say like someone's being harmed and you defend them, or if someone steals a friend's property or steals school property or steals something that will be most likely valuable to someone, what are you going to do? Are you going to let them run away with said stolen property that could be valuable? Or are you going to, are you going to run over there and say, hey, give it back? And you know what I mean? And honestly, I believe that anyone will actually fight for their friend to get their friend's stuff back from someone who tends to rob people. If you gotta rob someone to get your stuff, I don't even know what to say about that, honestly. Because why do you have to rob someone when you could just simply work and get your own stuff? You know what I mean? Like I find that insanely weird and odd. Like you could just work and get your own crap. Why do you have to go around stealing other people's stuff? Like, is it jealousy, envy? What could it potentially be? It's not cool. So, you know, ow, my hand hurts. I feel a little bit better talking about this, but like when I end this stream or something like that, or when I make these videos, it's actually genuine. Like I can feel the happiness rolling through me because I get to make videos that can, just make people laugh or like, just in like people can enjoy it, you know? And I feel bad when people don't have anything to enjoy or don't have things to do that they wish they could do like other people. Well, newsflash, you don't have to be like anyone else. Do what I do. Like, or not do exactly what I do, but like try to do something like come up with your own ideas of something to do. You know what I mean? Like just try to I don't know. Like if you have like just Make your own superhero costume if you put your mind to it. Like you could do anything as long as you put your mind to it, and that's how I grew up. So, what did I do when I got angry and I got tired of people's crap after a bit, and I felt like my family made me angry during an argument once or something like that? I turned to poetry, and I used it as a source to channel my rage and somewhat hatred and just sense of like feeling lost, and I channeled it and like turned it into something that that I use in my current everyday life. Wait, what day is it? All right, this coming week I'm gonna try to stream like majority of the week, if not all week, because anniversary, the 1 year anniversary of the channel. Sorry for the silence. This is just for a moment. I'm just trying to basically draw myself. I draw way too many self portraits. Anyways, 22 minutes in. That's great. 22 minutes in. That was 22 minutes in. But, anyways, so I'm trying to message in the Discord server that I'm in. Trying to make sure my Discord's good. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. All right. So if you have a dream to be able to be an activist or something like that, or to just simply help people go in a good way by helping people find jobs and have rehab centers for people who do drugs, or who might want to turn their leaf around and they go to rehab, or someone encourages them to go to rehab, then you should be able to do that for someone. You know what I mean? Like if somebody's about to get married, try to help make their wedding the most memorable wedding possible, but without, you know, like partying too crazily, like parties getting out of hand. Like you could always have parties and whatnot. Just make sure it doesn't get out of hand, and make sure people aren't using drugs or something like that. Like that's how like just see, everything I do. I'm just gonna have like all types of limits and standards because that's just how I want to live my life, and I don't want people, like, if you're a stranger, I hope to see you on the next. I hope if you look, if you're a stranger on the street, I honestly hope I see you again the next day, because the way I am, it's simply like this. I may not know you, yes, but it's a joy to see that people are living and they're doing what they have to do to live by working hardly work like uh working hard, and I kind of just said that, working hard and just having a positive mindset. And I've always had a positive mindset, but it's weird because I can have such a positive outlook on things or positive vision, but then a negative mindset. So it's just like it's in and out, you know what I mean? So, by the way, this is like a weight band that's 1.5 pounds. It's not even mine, to be honest. Let me just move this computer up a little bit. So wait, all right. So people, um, think about what you do before you do it. And I'm asking because most people don't, and even like the purest of people can be corrupted if you don't keep the innocence intact. You know what I mean? So just be the best you can be without trying to be what you're not. And when I say being the best that you can be, that means look at how much potential you have and use it on something that's worthwhile. Like if you are interested in making video games, then go ahead and do that. If you if you have an interest in making poetry like I do, then go ahead and do that. If you have an interest in drawing like I do, go ahead and do that. If you have an interest in playing games, go ahead and do that. If you want to work as a veterinarian, as a surgeon, as a just basically the whole medical field, go ahead and achieve that dream. Just don't do any slick and shady stuff trying to get there. You know what I mean? You gotta do hard work because it's not gonna come easy. And if you cheat your way there, you're not gonna know how to do it when you get into like the big leagues of whatever field that you're trying to work in, like entertainment, like film. I want to also be able to do film and make skits someday. I'm working for one now in terms of like how I want it to go. So if I could get that out, squeeze that out sometime soon, that would be great. And yeah, that's how I want to do it. I want to be able to make my world and hopefully your world a better place by bringing positivity. Positivity is